Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions, and I am back with Wilbur Soot. And this is, I think, the first song of a trilogy, and it's called I'm in Love with an E-Girl. Sounds interesting. I've enjoyed so far what I've done with Lovejoy and Wilbur Soot, so I'm expecting this will be inventive and fun as well. Don't forget to subscribe, click that little button below, like the video if you do, and click the notification bell. All right, let's get started with Wilbur Soot and I'm in Love with an E-Girl. Okay, I'm in love with an e-girl. I looked up e-girl because I didn't know what it was. Actually, I thought it was talking about emo, but then it says it's not quite that. It's electronic girls and boys and from the late 2010s, but this is Windows 98, so that's considerably before. Um, so I'm not sure. Let's see. I don't know how many of you would remember using Windows 98. I certainly did. I used computers before that. So I'm not sure what my first home computer had on it. I think it was Windows 95 maybe or something. I don't remember. Too long ago. Anyway, let's go.
Now, it was designed to be a fun way of sending your friends images, but innocently enough, just about video games.
Connect people from around the world.
He was robbed while trying to meet up with a woman he met online.
What makes the app so concerning for parents?
Excuse me. Yeah, I think probably the Windows 98 thing. It's just maybe the beginning of e-relationships or e-messages, things like that. And so maybe that's why we've gone back. Hey guys, welcome to my tutorial. Today I will show you how to get a girlfriend using my ideals of toxic romantic aspiration. So that's funny, and sorry, I'm having trouble with my throat. And it's cool how he's kind of opened up these old screens here.
2:45 p.m. Wake up from snoring, open DM, scan of Red Bull by the bed. Vape is charged and Snapchat's red.
Okay, so Red Bull, vape, and Snapchat all came after Windows 98, I think. Maybe some people were still using Windows 98, I don't know. But yeah, so we got a bit of a mix going on. Wake up at 2:45 from snoring. That's a bit late, isn't it?
She's beauty, she's grace. She has a profile picture of an anime girl's face. Just a single message more seems to rubbing up my Ethernet cord. I wanna be the guy that you fall asleep on call with. I'll make you forget every guy that came before me. 'Cause I like you and you like my attention. Let's skip to the good bit. Let's consummate our internet connection. I'm in love with him. I'm in love with him. I'm in love with him. With an ego. I'm in love with him. I'm in love with him. I'm in love with him. With an ego. Mum took away my PS4, so I punched a hole through my bedroom wall. I'm not aggressive, I just ooze masculine passion. Did you know I've all
We're going to talk about the lyrics separately later because he writes his own lyrics, but he's presenting this in a very humorous way and a very inventive way. I like it a lot. But he is broaching some serious topics, right? So e-relationships still going on, and other serious situations. My word's not coming to me today. I did have a student many years ago now who used to punch holes in the wall at home and broke doors, etc. He had a lot of difficulty with his emotions. He was always fairly good with me, but we did have some serious talks about emotions. And learning isn't all about ABCs and one, two, threes, you know, especially when you're a private tutor. You have to broach lots of topics that are challenging for people before they're even available to learn, before they're ready to learn. So, very serious topics being approached in a very funny way.
I punched a hole through my bedroom wall. I'm not aggressive, I just ooze masculine passion. Did you know I've also got depression? Self-diagnosed, thought I should mention. I thought you could be the one to fix me.
Like the way he changed the font there for the different voice. That's funny. And what is this voice? Is this his being changed electronically, or is this somebody else? I'm not sure.
Meanwhile, I'll find other people to talk with, 'cause you like me, and I think you're a maniac. Let's get to the good bit. Let's completely block all contact.
Wait, what?
I'm in love with her, with an Egirl. I'm in love with her. I'm in love with her. I'm in love with her, with an Egirl.
Mum took away my PS4. I've said it so many times before. How could I live on if I keep on collecting? These every little slights and insurrections, constant pain in every dimension.
This section sounds very emo, which is what I thought at first they meant by the Egirl. But it does sound very emo-like here.
Body weeps, disbelief, head suspension.
I wanna be the guy that you find stalking your affection. Your social media scoured, you seek police intervention. 'Cause I base my ideals on obsessive media. Maybe if I act like them, you'll respond to my DM.
I don't want to miss anything here, but if I let it go, the ads are going to start popping up. So, yeah, very interesting. Just before this section, at the very end, the screen got bigger and the font got larger in all caps, as if yelling, as if trying to force, right? Thank you for watching my tutorial. Rate 5 stars and subscribe for more silly songs and videos. I thought it was great. I thought it was silly. Yeah, it was funny and silly, but super at the same time. I really like his voice. This was more comical, I think, but very good. Let's have a look at the lyrics now. I'm in Love with an E-Girl by Wilbur Soot. Songwriter William Patrick Gould, same guy, different name. Well, it's 2:45 p.m. Wake up from snoring, open DM. So yeah, waking up pretty late in the afternoon. Direct messages, can of Red Bull by the bed, vape is charged and Snapchat's red. What's popping? What's popping? So yeah, Red Bull, vape, and Snapchat all came long after '98, I think. So we've got a mix of time frames here, but you know, I think that was the beginning of all of the different platforms and e-relationships, having friends. How many friends do we all have on some of these social platforms that we've never met and don't have a clue who these people are? She's beauty, she's grace. She has a profile picture of an anime girl's face. Just a single message more sends her rubbing up my Ethernet cord. Um, yeah, when they were showing the anime face, then all of a sudden there was a guy's picture. So it's like I'm not sure if this is the message, but it could be anybody. It might not even be a girl. I think that's what was meant by that. It just flashed pretty quickly there, but she's beauty, she's grace. So you don't really know that it's just an anime face to start with, and behind the anime face could be anyone, of course. Just a single message more, and yeah, she'll be rubbing up my Ethernet cord. That's hilarious, but I'm not going to go into it too far. I'll let you use your imagination there. Um, I want to be the guy that you fall asleep on call with. I'll make you forget every guy that came before me because I like you and you like my attention. Let's skip to the good bit. Let's consummate our internet connection. I'm not entirely sure how you're going to consummate an internet connection, but again, I'll leave that up to your imagination. He's woke up at 2:45 in the afternoon in bed, so there you go. I'm in love with Anne. I'm in love with Anne with an E girl. I'm in love with Anne. Okay, so it goes on and on. Mom took away my PS4, so I punched a hole through my bedroom wall. I talked about that already a little bit. I'm not aggressive. I just ooze masculine passion. So, a nice way of saying you are aggressive. Maybe you want to think that you're not aggressive. I knew someone a long time ago, late 70s, I think, who said he was all about peace and zen and calm, but he was going to go have this physical fist fight with somebody, even though he was a pacifist. He used to call himself a pacifist. Pacifists don't go have fist fights over something relatively small. So I just ooze. I guess he was oozing masculine passion at the time. Did you know I've also got depression? I'm self-diagnosed, and I think he put his thumbs up there. Thought I should mention, I thought you could be the one to fix me. So yeah, sometimes people are looking, not just online, but in real life too, for someone to fix them. She can fix me or he can fix me or whatever. But online too, you're looking for that connection. You're probably looking for a connection that you can't even really truly have online, but some people do meet online and then go on to have great relationships, get married, have children. So I'm not putting it down, but sometimes a lot of the online relationships are not too positive. Self-diagnosed depression, always a bit dangerous to self-diagnose for anything, but I want to be the girl that you fall asleep on call with. Meanwhile, I'll find other people to talk with because you like me and I think you're a maniac. Let's skip to the good bit. Let's completely block all contact. So at first she's saying that I want to be the girl that you fall asleep on call with. But then she's going to talk to other people because I think she thinks he's a maniac. Let's skip to the good bit. Let's completely block all contact. So, and then he goes, I'm in love with a E-girl. Mom took away my PS4. I've said it so many times before. How can I live on if I keep on collecting these every little slights and insurrections, constant pain in every dimension? My body weeps disbelief, head suspension. I'm in love with an E-girl. So online with different connections, different semi-relationships, let's say. So you're going to get a lot of slights and you're going to get turned down or you're going to get blocked. And there's in the video, there's more text than what's in the lyrics here. So he said something like, what was that last line about getting blocked? So yeah, it can cause you a lot of emotional pain. So like I say, he presented it in a very humorous way, but we also have to take into consideration, particularly with young people, that it can really hurt online when you're having relationships and you're getting turned down and rejected and blocked and sometimes bad comments and things like that. So my body weeps disbelief, head suspension. I want to be the guy that you find stalking your affection, your social media scoured, you seek police intervention because I base my ideals on obsessive media. Maybe if I act like them, you'll respond to my DMs, my direct messages. So yeah, very toxic, unhealthy sort of relationship with social media and with the people on social media or the presumed people on social media because they're not always who they claim to be or who you think they are. Sometimes they don't even claim to be, but you have a different imagination of who they are. Yeah, very good. Funny video, fun lyrics too, with a little bit of a serious undertone. That we do need to pay attention to what social media does to us and does to other people, and yeah, so we could take some of this seriously for sure. I really liked it. I thought it was funny and interesting, and I found out a little bit more about what e-girl and e-boys actually are. But I don't really have a full view of it. I just did a quick scan to see, okay, what are we talking about here? But I get it. So, a lot of people now that aren't even really all that young have grown up with um, electronic messaging and knowing each other this way. I didn't, obviously, much older. And although I use some of these platforms and things now, I'm not really into it all that much. So, but I do understand because I work with young people all the time, very young as 4, as old as in their 70s that they will admit to. So I have a wide range, but most of them are younger. And so I certainly understand the attraction and the addiction to social media. Some of them have admitted and shown me the hours they spend on social media, so I get it. And also some of the things they fall for. And you think, oh, nobody would fall for that. Well, they do because young people they don't already know what you know. So every generation can fall for the same traps as previous generations. It used to happen offline. Now a lot of it is happening online. So be careful with your relationships online. Be aware that not everyone is telling the truth about who they are or what they are. And don't be too hurt when people block you or whatever. You don't really know them anyway. All right, it's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Keep listening, keep having fun. Let me know what else you would like to hear from Wilbur Soot, Lovejoy, or anyone else. Bye bye for now.